Good morning and welcome. I'm Nichelle Miller, your lead facilitator for Harvest Girl International's All Girls Matter Self-Esteem Academy. Today, our topic is Good morning, gorgeous. And yes, I am talking to you, girlfriend. If it's your first time joining us, welcome. I hope that you are going to enjoy today's sessions and that you'll go back and watch some of our previous lessons. If it's not your first time with us, welcome back. It's good to see you. If it's not your first time, you realize I am not in the glam studios. I just had leg surgery. So I am rehabbing right now, but I didn't want to miss our session today. And I wanted to be here with you ladies and to remind you that you are gorgeous. And I want you to tell yourselves that every day. All right. If you have it already, please go ahead and grab your worksheet. Please go ahead and grab your favorite drink and a pen or pencil as we go through today's session. I promise you I won't be before you long. Okay. So what I want to talk to you today about is stories. What's the story? Anytime that something happens, there's a story, right? So there's usually like one person's version of a story, another person's version of a story, and then the truth, right? So what story are you telling yourself? What story are you believing? What story are you buying into? That's what this is all about today. I want you to think about this. What if someone walks up and they're yelling at your best friend? They're telling your best friend that they're not smart, that they're not pretty. How would you feel? How would that make you feel if someone screaming at your best friend, someone that you don't know or someone you may know, is screaming at your best friend and telling them how horrible they are? How would that make you feel? You'd probably be upset, right? Okay. How would you feel if that same person or another person came up and was screaming and yelling those same things at you? Yeah? You'd probably be upset, right? So why is it that if someone screams at our best friend, or if someone screams at us, it upsets us. But when we talk poorly to ourselves, it doesn't bother us. What? Think about this. How many times have you ever gotten dressed for the day and you've told yourself, oh, I look awful, or oh, this isn't good enough, or oh, I can't do this, right? If you're being honest, I'm pretty sure most of us have, if not all of us, okay? So why do we think it's okay to talk badly to ourselves, but we won't allow that to happen to our best friends or allow anyone else to do that to ourselves? It's so important that what we tell ourselves, the stories that we tell ourselves, the stories that we believe are true and that they're positive. Okay, so take that same scenario. You've looked in the mirror, you've gotten dressed. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I'm not good enough. And you stop yourself. You say, wait a minute. No. No, stop. And you just look in the mirror and you say, good morning, gorgeous. How are you today? You are amazing. How does that make you feel? I want you to take a minute right now and do that. I want you to pause, go grab a mirror, and let's do that. Okay, you grab your mirror. I want you looking in it, or you can look in your phone if you want. And I want you to look at yourself. Just look at yourself for a while. Like right now, my hair's kind of wild. It's okay. It goes with our theme today, right? And I want you to tell yourself, good morning, gorgeous. Oh, you are smart. You are amazing. I am so glad to see you. Now, how does that feel compared to telling yourself you're not good enough, your outfit's not good enough, you're not tall enough, you're not short enough, whatever? Doesn't it feel good to tell yourself something positive? Yeah? So we've got to work on changing the stories that we tell ourselves, on changing what we accept from ourselves. Because again, we won't allow anyone to talk badly about our best friend. We'll be ready to fight. You talk bad about my best friend, or you talk bad about me, or don't talk about my mama. We'll be ready to fight, right? But if we talk bad about ourselves, we allow it. So I want us to start thinking about how to love on ourselves more and how to change the story that we're telling ourselves. Because every day I want you to start telling yourself, good morning, gorgeous. Every day. Every time you walk past a mirror, good morning, gorgeous. And it's not going to be easy because we're so trained to tell ourselves the bad things. Like, you ever take selfies with your friends and they're like, oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. And you're like, nope, redo it. Don't like my hair. Nope. Because we're trained to go in and look at the bad things. Not anymore, girl. We're going to train ourselves to go in and look at the goods. So good morning, gorgeous. You're amazing. We're going to change the story we tell ourselves every day. And it's really easy. We're going to break it down into 4 simple steps. So step 1, you're just going to make a list of all the great things about you. All the great things about you. I'm a great cook. I'm smart. I'm a good helper. I'm a good friend. I'm a good listener. All the good things about you. You're going to make a list of them. That's step 1. Step 2, you have to catch yourself in the act. So anytime you tell yourself, I bombed that test. I'm not smart. Good morning, gorgeous. I want you to stop yourself right there. Good morning, gorgeous. And reset. Okay. So good morning, gorgeous. And then you're going to look at that list of good things and you're going to tell yourself some of the good things. Yes. Okay. Step 3, you have to practice. It's not easy. It's so much easier to do the things we've always done, which is say the bad things. So you have to practice. You have to practice telling yourself the good things. So we're going to make the list of the good things. We're going to stop ourselves. We're going to practice, right? Then step 4, that's where the challenge comes in, ladies. Are you ready? I want you every day for 2 weeks to just make a list on your worksheet that I sent you of the positive thing you tell yourself every day. Now, it could be good morning, gorgeous, and that's fine. That's perfect. But I want you to add on to that. Good morning, gorgeous. You are, and I want you to fill in the blank. You are amazing. You are awesome. You are beautiful. You are exquisite. You are unique. There's only one you. That's all. That's just you. So I want you to remind yourself of those things, okay? And as you're doing those things each day, I just want you to write them down. Because what will happen is this will get easier and easier and easier. And what you'll realize is that it's the story. Remember we talked about stories. What story do you believe? What story are you telling yourself? What story do you listen to? These stories that you tell you about you will become easier and easier and easier to believe. Now, the key to this is that it has to be something that you buy into. And when I say buy into it, it has to be something that you believe, that you believe is true. So if I tell myself, for example, I'm 5'2". So if I say, good morning, gorgeous, you are so tall. Well, I might not believe it. Now, in my mind, I believe I'm really tall. But you might not really, really believe it because it's not a truth in your mind. So it has to be a truth in your mind. It has to be something that you believe that is attainable. So, good morning, gorgeous. Oh, you are smart. Good morning, gorgeous. You are amazing. Good morning, gorgeous. You are you. You are you. That's all you have to be is you. At the end of the day, that's it. Just you, right? So I want you to practice that. So what are our steps again? 1, write down positive things about you. And I want you to write until your hand is tired. I want you to write until you can think of nothing more. And then when you're done, if you walk off from writing and you think of something else, I want you to run back and write it down. And if you write something twice, write it, okay? Because these are your truths. These are your positives. And then 2, we're going to catch ourselves in the act. We're going to nip it in the bud. When it's not working, when we're doing that nasty, mean stuff to ourselves, because we're not going to let anybody talk bad to our best friends. We're not going to let anybody talk bad to ourselves. So we're not going to talk bad to ourselves, right? So you're going to stop it. Good morning, gorgeous. And you're going to say that positive. You are amazing. You are smart. You are unique. You are incredible. You are awesome. You are you. You're you. You're the only you. All right. Then we're going to practice because it takes practice, right? We have to keep practicing that. And then we're going to do that 2-week practice. Okay. That's it for this week. I just want you to remind yourself that you are gorgeous. And I want you to remember this when you're looking at the mirror in yourself. You have to get to know you. You have to love you because you're going to spend more time with you than anybody else in this world. And that sounds crazy when you think about it. You're like, oh no, I'm going to be with my friends. I'm going to be with my family. No, the only person you're with all the time is you. So we got to start loving on you, sis, because you're the only one that is with you all the time. You have to love you so that other people will, right? So I just hope that you enjoyed today's moment. I know that it was brief, and I thank you for joining me today. I thank you for pouring into yourselves, into this worksheet. Please return your worksheet. We've got some amazing gifts. We have gifts we don't even send out each month, you guys, because people don't return their worksheets. Do your worksheet, send it back in. Make sure you are telling yourself, good morning. Yes, good morning, gorgeous. And remind yourself you are amazing. You deserve to be in any room that you enter and that you are powerful. I love you. I appreciate you. I thank you for tuning in this month. I thank you for giving me grace for not being in the glam studios this month. But it's okay because I don't have to be glammed up all the time, right? Because good morning, gorgeous. I see you and I see you. I will see you next month.